Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the orientation for Kapatagan facilitators. It is with great pride and honor that we now share the updates of the program. But first of all, I would like to thank everyone who has been part of Katatagan, whether it was in the first version of Katatagan, right after Super Typhoon Haiyan, or during the COVID-19 pandemic when we brought Katatagan online. The journey of this program, as you see, has spanned almost a decade. And through the different iterations of the program, what we have tried to do is make sure that we have an intervention that would respond to the needs of our people. When we first created the Katatagan program after Super Typhoon Haiyan, it was in response to the needs of survivors of the disaster. Then we were already conscious about the need to address anxiety, depression symptoms, PTSD symptoms of survivors. Fast forward to 2020, we were seeing how the COVID pandemic affected a lot of people, whether young, old. We were all feeling the impact of isolation, the fear, the anxiety, the insecurity of not having our basic needs met, uncertainty of what might happen, and this fear of getting sick. That is what we tried to do in revisiting Katatagan Online. What is Katatagan Plus today? We created this program in response to emerging mental health needs, especially of our youth. We are seeing a rise in suicide. We are seeing a rise in mental health symptoms, especially among the younger age group. We wanted to develop a program that could address these issues. The Katatagan Plus program today is a slightly longer program with 8 modules instead of 6. However, the program is not meant to be delivered with all 8 modules if it is not applicable. So we created a modular program so facilitators can pick and choose whichever modules would be appropriate to our participants. More importantly, we tested the program in various settings. We tested the program among high school students, among college students, among workers, and even among persons who use drugs, who have mental health risk. The possibilities are actually endless, and we can actually see how Katatagan can be applied in many ways. Today, it's being used to provide support to teenage mothers, but it can also be used potentially for those with chronic illness like TB and HIV. So we are excited, not just to present an improved program, but a program that is portable, that can be applied to many situations, not just a disaster. For those of you who are in graduate school and are interested in doing research on the program, please do so. Every bit of evidence, every bit of research does help. I think the important thing that we have learned in this journey is how important it is to use data in shaping interventions and to use data to gather evidence of interventions. That is where we can really proudly say that psychology is a science and we are scientist practitioners. I hope that you will find the new materials, the new manual, even more facilitator friendly, and do help us spread word about the program so that we can continue to build resilience in the country. Do help us build a more resilient Philippines.